Hello, friends of YouTube. I just got back from the midnight screening of the movie Man of Steel, and I have to say, it was pretty good, yeah. Like, at first, I thought it was just like, okay, we're getting another Superman reboot. I'm not sure if this is necessary. But then, I start seeing more and more stuff about it. I was like, this actually looks pretty cool. I think it looks pretty rad. And then, I was just started getting more hyped for it. And like I said, it was pretty good. It's definitely one of the better Superman movies. It's the best one since the second one. I actually haven't seen 3 or 4, but I've heard they're really bad. So if they're as bad as everyone says, then it's definitely the best Superman movie since the second one, not including the animated ones, because I haven't really seen any of those, because, there's a ton of those. Of course, it's just a Superman movie. You can't really expect too much, but, it goes more deep into Superman as a person. It doesn't just make him out to be, just a Man of Steel. He has personality, has character. And I think a lot of people just see Superman as, this guy who's invincible and, nothing can hurt him. But, in reality, I'm just going to be honest right now, I've never read a lot of Superman. I was always a fan of Superman. I liked him a lot, but I never read a lot of his comic books. I've watched the cartoon. I watched Lois and Clark a little bit. And I never seen Smallville, believe it or not. I've never watched that once because I had no idea that was actually about Superman. I guess that was like something I kind of overlooked when I was younger, like what they named his town. So I kind of ignored Smallville. I do want to watch it though. I'm probably gonna watch that really soon. From what I understand, though, that show's done with. They completed the whole series. Like I said, this is the best Superman movie since the second one. It's way better than Superman Returns, even though I kind of like Superman Returns. I know a lot of people gave that movie a lot of flack, but I saw that when I was really young, so. And I wouldn't say it was probably my more young and impressionable age that got me to it, but I was older than. I saw The Incredible Hulk, not The Incredible Hulk, the movie The Hulk when I was really young, and I thought that was stupid. Even back then, I thought it was a really stupid movie, but Superman Returns I kind of really liked. I don't know why. Superman, he's just a cool superhero, and like I said, a lot of people just think of him as just kind of stupid because he always has, he's invincible, nothing can hurt him. But he never, his main thing is he doesn't really fight people from Earth, and when he does, they always have, his one great weakness, kryptonite. He's normally fighting, alien beings, things that can't hurt him. He's, Earth's guardian, and, he gets a lot of unnecessary flack. In this movie, they show that he has, a lot more character to him, and that's really cool. This is a really well-done film. I have to say, I may like it more than the Batman films, the ones that came out in recent years. A lot of people know I'm not that big of a fan of The Dark Knight, not as big as most people are. I don't hate it, but even though my earlier videos do have me trolling a bit, if you've ever seen any of my older videos, which I've actually taken down because they're really stupid. I was really young then. They had me completely bashing on The Dark Knight just because I knew it made people angry, even though I did like it a little bit. I do think this is better than the Batman movies. Not as good as Batman from 1989. Not Tim Burton's Batman. It's not as good as that. It's not as good as Superman 1 or 2, even. But this could be that I just got out of the movie, so I'm just thinking it's better than those 3. I just have to let it sink in a little bit. I literally just got home probably about 10 minutes ago, and I just sat down to do this review. Like I said, this movie's fantastic. You should definitely check it out if you get a chance. Full price. I saw it in 2D. Even though it looked like it might have worked really well in 3D, but I wasn't sure if it was post-converted because post-converted actually messes with my eye too much, so I can't see post-converted 3D. Normally I can see normal movies in 3D, but sometimes that even screws with my eye. This eye right here is not in center with this eye. It's not that bad. I can see straight, and you really can't see it, but sometimes it goes cross if things aren't right. But enough about me. Back to the movie. I'd give this movie a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Complaints. There's some stuff. There's some minor stuff in it that I can nitpick about. But I'm not gonna go into that. One thing I thought was stupid is when they call him Superman, it's more or less done as a joke. And I think if it would have been better if they just called him Man of Steel throughout the movie. And I actually don't think they have how there's a title card that says the movie's name. That's not in the movie, I don't think. Not until the very end of the movie. As of now, unless someone goes into it more, this had no connection to any of the Dark Knight movies, and there is no post-credits scene from what I understand. But they do want to make this a part of the Justice League movie. It would have been cool to have a post-credit scene, but then everyone would just said they're ripping off a Marvel of that. And I wouldn't have cared if there was a post-credit scene. I didn't stay till afterwards. I actually looked it up to be sure. It's a really good movie. The scene where Krypton gets destroyed is really spectacular to look at. And the action scenes at the end are also very spectacular. It shows more of a human side of Superman. And like with most Superman movies, every person that plays Superman looks like Superman, which is really cool. Anyways, that's my video review for Superman. I mean, not Superman, Man of Steel. Fantastic movie. Definitely check it out. 4.5 out of 5. If you get a chance to see it matinee if you want. See it full price. I definitely recommend full price. And let me know if the 3D was good. Catch you guys later.